in a little town called UWM-Ville, Eugene and his spooky friends were getting ready for the Halloween fair. They were most excited for the pumpkin carving contest. Eugene really wanted to win this year. He knew, though, that the competition was going to be fierce. He had to pick the biggest, best, most perfect pumpkin he could find at Farmer Freddy's pumpkin patch. As Eugene and his friends walked up to the pumpkin patch, Farmer Freddy started waving his hands and shouting a big hello to the kids. "Hello, kids!" He motioned them to follow him as he took them over to see his large selection of big, bright pumpkins. Everyone's eyes widened and their mouths dropped in awe when they saw the rows and rows of pumpkins in the patch. Before he left, he warned them to look out for the pumpkin monster that had been spotted on the farm, scaring all who entered. Eugene and his friends were so scared. Suddenly, Eugene spotted something moving through the pumpkin patch. "Oh no!" he yelled. Loud, scary thumping sounds were getting closer and closer. Eugene and his friends got really scared and started running away in all different directions. Eugene ran into the big red barn thinking he would be safe from the pumpkin monster. He saw a shadow coming around the corner. He was trapped in the barn. There was no getting out. His heart was racing and he could barely breathe, hoping the pumpkin monster wouldn't get him. All of a sudden, he heard a sweet little... Eugene saw a cute little kitty. Was the big scary pumpkin monster just Mac, Farmer Freddy's cute little black cat? He scooped up the cat and ran out of the barn to show his friends. They were all so happy the pumpkin monster was just Mac the cat. Suddenly, Mac jumped out of Eugene's arms and put his paw on a pumpkin and began to purr. There it was! The perfect pumpkin. Eugene set the perfect pumpkin down on his carving table and wondered what to do. Should he carve it to look scary, or happy, or silly? And Eugene said, "That's it!" The next day at Boo Fest, Farmer Freddy and Mayor Matt walked back and forth with their clipboards. Then they stopped in front of Eugene's pumpkin, looked at each other, and smiled. "This year's Boo Fest pumpkin carving contest champion is... Eugene!"